What's going on, bottom line viewers? It's Mitch here for your AFC Championship keys to the game and preview for the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the New England Patriots, the AFC Championship that we've all been wanting to see since day one of the NFL 2017 season. Tom Brady versus Big Ben Roethlisberger only happened one time before. That was in 2004 when the Patriots advanced to play the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl. That has nothing to do with this game. Two totally different teams. The Patriots, history is on their side though. The Patriots 4-0 with Tom Brady against Mike Tomlin at home, and 9-2 lifetime for Tom Brady and Bill Belichick versus Mike Tomlin. So history is against the Pittsburgh Steelers. But I'm going to give you the keys to the game for not only the Patriots to win this game, but also the Steelers to win this game if they hope to get the upset. So the Patriots and the Steelers, the two best teams in the AFC, this is how it's got to go down. Of course, for the Steelers, they have to have their playmakers play like big-time playmakers and studs. Antonio Brown and Leveon Bell have to be playing like they have played for this entire playoff run. I mean, they need to be studs. They need to play great like they did against Miami. They need to play probably even better than they did against Kansas City. I know that sounds crazy considering Leveon Bell had 170 yards, but they need to put up points in this game if they want to win. For the Patriots, they need to stop these two guys. I think some key players for stopping them. I think you could see big-time, big guys on the Patriots up front. Alan Branch, Malcolm Brown, Vincent Valentine. Those three guys, yes, his name is Vincent Valentine. Those three guys will actually have to try and contain Leveon Bell. He's going to get his yards. He's going to get probably around 100 to 100 plus yards in this game, but you need to contain him, especially around the red zone. When he's coming out of the backfield, when they're putting him at receiver or out of the backfield, I could expect Hightower on him out of the backfield. When he splits out as a receiver, we saw Patrick Chung on him a lot of the first game. I think you can expect that as well in this game. Chung is pretty good at not only covering tight ends, but also running backs. So I expect that to happen. Antonio Brown, I think a lot of people are looking forward to the Malcolm Butler versus Antonio Brown matchup. I do expect that to happen to some degree. I do think that there'll be some double coverage on Antonio Brown. I think Bill Belichick will try and force Eli Rogers, Sammy Coates, and Jesse James, and maybe even Ladarius Green if he plays, to beat the Patriots with those players. I think Ben will have to get those players involved. I think the Steelers need to expect to beat the Patriots with not only Bell and Brown, but with those other players. If they want to be successful, those players need to win their individual matchups, and I think that's what Belichick wants them to do. They want to get them away from those players to force them to those other playmakers, and it will be up to the Steelers to see if they step up, which they have at times this season, but haven't been consistent. So that's a huge question mark coming into this game. For the Steelers, again, they need to find ways to be creative, opening up Brown and Bell, which they have been very creative throughout this season of opening them up and getting them the ball. I think it will be difficult to get Brown the ball. I think it will be most difficult for that because I think he'll be double covered, rather with Logan Ryan and McCourty or a great corner in Malcolm Butler. It's going to be a very interesting matchup, especially on Antonio Brown. It's much easier to get Le'Veon Bell the ball. So you have to stop and you have to get the ball to Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell for both teams. Then you have the Pittsburgh edge rushers. James Harrison, Bud Dupree. These two guys are going to have to be very, 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 very important in order to beat the Patriots. In order to beat the Patriots, you need a pass rush. So James Harrison is going to have to get after Tom Brady. Bud Dupree, who's been coming on over this past half of the season, is going to have to get after Tom Brady. Whether if they try some of those stunts that the Texans did through the center and the guard, or if they get them off the edge, they need to get pressure. I think the Patriots feel very confident in their tackles of Nate Solder and Marcus Cannon to stop those two guys who are two of the better tackles in the NFL. When it comes to their interior, that is where the Patriots kind of had some problems with a guy like Merciless and Clowney. Now, I'm not saying that Dupree and Harrison are those two guys, but they're definitely effective edge rushers, especially over the last half of the season. So for the Steelers, they need to get pressure and they need to disrupt Tom Brady in the pocket. And for the Patriots, of course, they need to keep a clean pocket and let Tom Brady step up and hit guys down the field, which I think will be very crucial. Last week, we saw Pittsburgh give up some plays that didn't even happen because Pittsburgh let guys open, but Alex Smith didn't hit them down the field. I think Tom Brady will be able to capitalize as long as he has the time. Then we go on to the Patriots' weapons. Julian Edelman, D.Lewis. Those are the two primary weapons that I think the Patriots' attack is centered around. Now, there's also other weapons like Hogan and Mitchell and Floyd and Bennett, but those guys are complementary. Blunt as well could factor into these three guys, but Edelman and Lewis are the two key cogs. Lewis has been playing fantastic, had 3 touchdowns last week. He might be the X factor for the entire Patriots playoff run. Julian Edelman is probably the most clutch receiver in the entire NFL. I hope I don't jinx him with that, but he's been, over the past few years, the most clutch receiver in the NFL when it comes to playoff time. He's in the top 10 for receptions in playoff history. He had a great game last game against the Texans. 2 great corners in Jonathan Joseph and A.J. Bouye, who a lot of people don't realize are both very good. But this week, Julian Edelman will be up against a combination of corners, a combination of linebackers, and a combination of coverages. It will be up to Edelman to do the very same against the Steelers, and I think he'll have a lot of success, especially in the middle against that zone defense of the Steelers. It'll be interesting to see what the Patriots do to counteract the crazy stuff the Steelers try and do on defense with all their crazy 3, 4, 5 linebacker alignments and 4, 3, who's coming, who's going sort of defenses. I think the Patriots want to establish the run. They want to get that play action, and they want to hit Edelman over the middle. Those are the things they want to do, and Lewis and Julian Edelman will be very, very key to those things. Also, Lewis and James White are 2 guys to watch for against those linebackers of the Steelers. Red zone offense and defense. This will be the absolute most crucial thing to the game. The Steelers can move the ball as much as they want from 20 to 20. But will they be able to get the ball into the end zone? That is the key factor. As well as the Patriots, can they step up and play good red zone defense? Can they step up and play great red zone offense? LeGarrette Blount is a great red zone back. They have a number of targets in the red zone who have stepped up for the Patriots. It's up to the Steelers. They can't be kicking field goals against the Patriots like they did the Chiefs. And a hot start. This could also be the key to the game. Hot start. Whether it's the Steelers or the Patriots, the hot start may be crucial to this game. If the Steelers come out with a hot start, they obviously, just by fact, have a better way of winning the game, right? If they're up 10-0, they obviously have a better advantage. But not only that, but history is on your side because the Patriots have only lost 1 game in the Brady and Bell era where they have been leading at halftime. So if the Patriots are leading at halftime and have a hot start, especially with their offense, you could look for the Steelers to probably not win the game in the second half. The Steelers are going to have to be winning the game at halftime to probably have their best chance of winning this game. I know it sounds simple, but it's absolutely crucial to the Steelers' success to start off very fast and very effectively, especially going back to the red zone, scoring touchdowns in the red zone. And if the Patriots do turn the football over, take advantage, not like the Texans. I don't expect that to happen this week in terms of the Patriots turning the football over or playing as sloppy because they're not coming off the bye week and all that stuff. So I think they'll be ready to go. I think both teams will be ready to go. I think it's going to be a very interesting game to watch with a number of key matchups. But ultimately, at the end of the day, the Patriots are the more well-rounded team. They have the slightly better quarterback. They have a lot better of a coach. They have a defense that is first in scoring, which I think will prove to be a good defense. At the end of the game, they've had a lot of questions asked about them. But when it comes to stopping Bell and Brown, 2 key playmakers, I think the Patriots and Bill Belichick and their defense will step up, and I think that will be the key thing in this game. So I'm going to go with the Patriots in this game to win the AFC Championship and advance to the Super Bowl. Check out my NFC Championship preview and keys to the game for the Packers and the Falcons to see who I think the Patriots would play. These are the keys to the game for the AFC Championship. Let me know what your keys to the game or key to the game is for the Patriots versus the Steelers. Who do you have winning? What's your score? Why do you have them winning is the most important thing I want to hear. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's Mitch of the Bottom Line View. I have tons of NFL content, including topic videos, predictions, previews, recaps, reviews. Whatever you need in the NFL is found here on the Bottom Line View. So definitely subscribe to the channel. Gronk spike that like button and comment below your thoughts. Thanks, guys, for watching, and peace out.